What is up, y'all? Today is day 20 of turning $500 into $5,000. Today, something super important happened, so you are not going to want to miss this video. Watch it until the end because I not only explain what happened, but I explain why it is important. So sit back and relax. First of all, let's just go over our portfolio. Again, on the left, we have $456. It's not changing super much, but then on the right you can see that we are actually ending higher in the day than we started. Going down, you can see we are $13 in profit in Bitcoin, and you may have noticed we have a little bit more Bitcoin and a little bit more of these top two coins have actually switched because I sold my Pepe. I sold a lot of my Pepe, and only in order to turn it into Bitcoin. And then I also bought a little bit more of this coin here. This coin, ADA, is what it's called on here. Its little initials are ADA, and it's actually working very well. And so it's predicted to be the next big project. So that is why I'm holding it, because many people are saying it's going to the moon. So even if my profit's 2x, we make $50 off of it. But ultimately, Bitcoin is where the money is. Now, Bitcoin has actually gone up almost $10,000 since our last purchase. You can see here, we average cost was 89,000. That is when we bought in, but now it just hit $96,000. Now let's look at the charts. Okay, so looking at the chart, let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at $97,000, guys. $100,000 is not that far away. Now, $100,000 is a big number. It's a huge number we've been striving for. I actually dollar cost average, as you saw on my Coinbase, that the average price I bought into was 89,000. So it was about right here is when I bought into it. And now that was my latest purchase. I bought about $50 worth of it. And now it's up almost $10,000. Guys, Bitcoin is skyrocketing. Many people are saying it's going to the moon. But what's actually happening is this weird paradox. So because Bitcoin is going so high, and it's almost reaching 100,000, everybody wants to buy into Bitcoin. Now, when everybody's buying into Bitcoin, that means it's gonna go up. And as it goes up, it'll reach $100,000. And I am very, very confident that at $100,000, a switch is gonna switch in people's minds and they are going to sell. Why? Because many people, like myself, who bought it at $89,000, it's now gone up almost $12,000. It's gone up $11,000, meaning they are in huge profits. So what they're going to do is at $100,000, their goal that they had set in their head, they're going to sell. And when selling, they're going to push the markets down again. It may not drop down to 68, 67,000 like we have here on the charts. These were old lines, but it's going to drop down. It could even drop down to 95,000, even 90,000 easily to this level of consolidation right here. I'm fully confident that it will drop down. And the people who bought in at the top, who bought in at 97,000 when it went to 100,000, or even people who bought in at $100,000 are going to panic and they are going to sell too. Now, when everybody is selling, people don't like it that they just sold and lost money, or they just sold and made money, but they don't want to buy Bitcoin at the peak again, because there's a mental block that we have as traders where when you buy, you're always looking for the best price. You always want to buy the bottom, sell the top. So right now, as it's at the top, it's really hard for traders to buy unless they really know what they're doing. So many people won't buy. What will they buy? They will buy meme coins. Okay, guys, so looking at these charts right here, this is actually the meme coin chart. And let's go to Dog with Hat. Now, Dog with Hat is a project we have been in for a while, but something very interesting has happened. Let's zoom out to the day time frame, and you may notice that on the day time frame, it has actually been headed down. Now, once it unfreezes, okay, look here. On the day time frame, we are headed in a downwards trend. And I believe this is very good for Dog with Hat. Why? Because as it's headed up, it was I wouldn't say unnatural. It got added to Coinbase, so there's a huge push. Bitcoin went up, so Dog with Hat, many meme coins went up, and so there was a giant push, and there was an odd area where it was hard to get into the market only because it just kept going higher and people weren't sure when this meme coin was actually going to hit the top and then head lower. But then Bitcoin came out and it outperformed its previous all-time high and hit $96,000. People realized $100,000 was only $4,000 away. So they saw profits on their Dog with Hat and many other meme coins. They sold. They sold all their meme coins or big portions of their meme coins and went and bought Bitcoin. Now, what happens then is the market goes down. Many people see the market going down and panic sell as well, which pushes the market down even farther. But right now, we hit this green candle. Now, this green candle is important because as a trader, again, you want to buy the bottom, sell the top. But a problem many people have is that they don't know when the bottom is. As it starts going down, this could have been the bottom, this could have been the bottom. Nobody knows exactly where the bottom's going to be. So many people hesitate and wait for it to go back up as confirmation that the market is trending up. But at that point, it's almost too late. You want to get in before. So we're doing our normal strategy, DCA. Dollar cost averaging. So I've actually been buying more Dog with Hat than ever before, even though it's going down. And you can see this on our Phantom wallet that we are actually down in quite a few trades. Currently, we are sitting at $372. Now, you may have noticed, hey, we are almost $100 up in previous days. We're sitting at $372 because many coins are down. For example, Dog with Hat is down $4, Peanut the Squirrel is down $20, Jupiter is down $1, Happy Cat is down $14, and then there's a couple other coins I want to go over a little later. Now, these coins are down in the moment, but I am very confident that these coins will pick back up. They will pump. For example, Dog with Hat is now on Coinbase, and we've been trading it before it went on Coinbase. So we've actually been in for a little while and we've had previous knowledge and seen the giant pump. Not only that, look over here, it has a $3.18 billion market cap. So this is not a tiny meme coin that's going to disappear overnight. This meme coin, just like every other coin, has its ups and its downs. Right now, it is down. Now, a key level we want to look at is this white line right here. This is our previous support and resistance levels. Let's go to our 4-hour and you will see why this white line right here. Once we put it into line mode, it may become obvious, it may not. You can see right here, it used it about 3, almost 4 times as resistance. So this line, you can see that traders respect this line. When it hit this line, almost 4 times they sold out, and then it hit, retested the line, went into a range, and then broke up. So down here, it's trending downwards. We have higher highs and higher lows, and then all of a sudden we hit lower highs and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You get the idea. Until we hit this line, and then right about this line, we hit a lower low, and then it's trending up to the lower high. Now, in the next couple of hours, it's going to be super important to see if we hold this line. But going back to the candle formation, you may notice we're in a little range right now. It's not huge, but we are holding a couple candles that are very small and are very close together, showing that the price hasn't moved a ton. Just like over here, we were in a range. Even this area right here, we were in a range before it shot up. So I am fully confident that it may not shoot up right here. It may want to retest this blue line down here, which is actually the previous high and low, or the support and resistance before we had our major pump. So it may want to go all the way down to test this, but hopefully it holds this. If it does test this level, it's not the end of the world. We will still dollar cost average, and where most people sold out down up here or even bought up here and are holding it because they don't want to lose what they've bought, we are dollar cost averaging in and getting a lower price than most people are getting. But it's not just happening on dog with hat. Let's go and look at two more. Jupiter. Jupiter is a coin we bought in today, and it's been going down. We actually bought in because it's going down. Now, same thing. Let's pull up the lines, and you can see that it respects this line right here, and again, respect the line, and it's starting to turn back up again. So it's the same thing as this was previous support, previous resistance. Now this is a new line that the market like to respect this level, $1.06, and it's also $1.59 billion market cap, so it's no tiny coin. Finally, let's look at Peanut the Squirrel. Peanut the Squirrel is where we have made significant profits in the past, but I want to point out that we had something called a flag. It is something that traders use, or a sign that traders use to see where the market could potentially go to. So zooming out, you can see that we hit a range, and going from this low to this high, zooming out to where the market was, it was at this red candle. You can see that we were going into a range, and then eventually it was going to reach the tip. When it reached the tip, it would have had to push. If it pushed high, if it would have pushed up, had a bullish push, then that's a strong indicator that it's going to have a very bullish run. Now, if it pushed downwards, or a bearish push, then that's also a strong indicator that's going to have a very bearish run. Now, this is not a guarantee of what's going to happen in the market, but it's a strong indicator of what's happening, and you can see that zooming into the 30-minute time frame, that is exactly what's happening. We made the line here, it broke down the line showing a bearish market was going to be developed, went up, retested this line, and broke it again. All to say that this is going down. Not that we should freak out and sell everything we have, but just like before, we need to keep our eyes out for possible support and resistance level. Right now we're in price discovery because we don't have any other candles that are at this current height. It was a new range, a new price range for us, the all-time high, and then a range, and now it's going down, and hopefully it's going to keep this level between $2.02 and I would want to say $1.35 to even $1.04, or $1.10 is a strong area where it can bounce off and continue up. Now I want to look at two new projects. The first is called Knee, and it's based off the meme "When knee surgery is tomorrow." You may have seen this meme going viral, and this coin started on November 11th. It has a $601,000 market cap, but it hasn't been doing too well. It's been respecting our range here we drew. It reached our resistance, dropped down to our support, and then now it's headed up to our resistance again. One thing we do want to look at is where exactly is our support and resistance level. As of now, it's looking like right here may be a strong area. So what we want to do is simply just drag it down to about here, because that's where it dropped to last time. You can see also it touched here, touched about here, and it's wanting to touch again. So that's a pretty big area. That goes from about 0.0013 to 0.0014. So that's a big range, but this coin is just getting started. So even if we put in a little bit of money, which as of now we've only put in $15, I believe. Yes, we've only put in $15 into this trade. Once we start seeing that, okay, our $15 is making profits, then we can look to see if we want to put in more. Now, a huge meme that's going around is Chill Guy. Chill Guy is a big meme because right now he's very big, but he's one of those memes where he's gonna disappear after a while. I'm fully confident in saying that he will not stick around. I don't know how long this meme may go on, weeks, months, or even days, but I'm fully confident that unlike Dog with Hat or even Pepe, this coin will not be around. It's a quick snatch and grab of cash. You want to dump in your cash, and then once it pumps, you want to take out your cash. So what we can do is we can try and trade this market. By looking at the line chart, I'm going to be showing you exactly where I draw my support and resistance lines. So looking at the line chart, you can see it swept up and had a very bullish run, and then it went bearish for a little bit. Now it's going bullish. So we don't have many candles to test. So right now I would say it's guessing, but it's not fully guessing. So you want to take your line tool right here. You can place a line right here, draw it out, make sure it's even. And because we're placing it here because that's where it touched before going up. So you don't want to place it all the way down here because that's the previous low. Take another line, and you don't want to put it all the way up here because although that's the highest high it has right now, it's not the previous high. The previous high is right here, which in real time is moving. You can see it flickering right now in real time. So we may want to go and place it here at the previous high. So here we are. Now we have our range. Put it back into candle, and you can see that this is our range. Once it touches down here, that's when we are going to want to buy, and once it touches up here, that's when we are going to want to sell. But there is a bit of a situation. So because it's a smaller coin, it's a 390, 89.90, it keeps changing, $1 million market cap, we'll say between $385 to $390. The market cap is constantly changing. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen. So what we're going to do is it may not touch this support and may just skyrocket up as the meme gets bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to dollar cost average, and we're going to start with $15. So we just open our Phantom wallet, find the Chill Guy coin down here. Here it is, just a Chill Guy is what it's called. And you simply just want to type in 15 and $15 swap. There we go. $15 swap was just made. So now we have $15 into just a Chill Guy. We also have $15 of the When Knee Surgery Is Tomorrow. Now both of these could go up or down, but because it's only $15, we are only losing a total of $30 if both come to absolutely zero. Or we could reach a 2x and make $30 per coin. So if you look at what we're risking versus what we're making, or our R values, our risk is $30, but our reward is basically infinite, if that makes sense. So if we get a 2x on each of these coins, we're making $30 or $15 per coin. It's as simple as that. We are really risking only $30. Our loss is set, $30, but our reward is not set. So that's the mindset you have to have when trading these meme coins. You have to think about ultimately how much you want to put in, draw your lines, show where it's going, but at the end of the day, you have to remove yourself from your money and think, how much am I willing to risk? At the end of the day, because it isn't even at $1 billion, and these are memes, so these could disappear tomorrow, I thought I'm willing to risk $30, $15 per coin. It may dip down, and I'll say, okay, I'm now willing to risk $30 per coin. But I don't have the mindset that this $30 is what I'm going to keep. I have the mindset that the $30 is already gone. If I check tomorrow and it's there or even doubled, then I'm happy. But if I check tomorrow and it's gone, well, in my head, I already thought it was gone once I hit confirm. This is not financial advice. This is all just trades that I'm making. You can make your own trades. Of course, you can use my videos as suggestions to what you should trade, but don't use my videos as financial advice. Do your own research. These are just my thoughts. So subscribe so that you see exactly how the market's going to play out and what happens when we hit $100,000 on Bitcoin. Remember, $100,000, many people are going to buy, but I'm fully confident that most people are going to sell. Drop down in the comments whether you think that we should also start taking significant profits at $100,000.